All right, let's pivot and start talking a little bit about, you running and building an advisory firm. So you talked at the beginning that with all the media and stuff, there's a lot of inbound leads. There's a lot of growth, right?
Yep.
You were one of the top one or two fastest growing firms in Nashville. Incredible accolades. I think my question is, okay, everybody looks at that and the lights and they go, man, that's so cool. They're growing so fast. But what challenges come from all of that inbound, from the content and the podcast and all of that? Are you struggling to keep up with all of the growth, or what have you guys had to do to reinvent yourselves a couple of times to take all of this on?
Well, look, there's no complaints. I'll tell you that because I've been through the 3 years it took to get to 10 million in assets under management. So
yeah,
I know how it is to live in scarcity where nobody's calling you. So it feels a little off to complain about the complications of a fast growing firm, but it's people. I mean, it's systems. When young advisors come to me, I always say, you just need to make sure you're always thinking 3 to 5 years in the future, because some of the best advice I got was actually when I was in public accounting. I had a managing partner who found out that I was helping out friends and family with their taxes. And he asked me, he says, what are you charging on that? And I was like, $50. He's like, son, you can't do that. If you can't put value to what you're doing, nobody will ever value what the value of what you're putting in with what your every hour of your time is worth. Because I think a lot of this new breed of advisors, it's because there's so much pressure on AUM advisors. There's all these content creators that are telling everybody, don't hire a financial advisor. There's a lot of advisor hate out there right now. But you just need to be very confident in what value and what service you offer your clients. And part of as you're growing a firm is to know how you're going to scale or grow and take advantage of all the software, all the things that are going to make you the best version. You mentioned Riskalyze. I mean, we use Riskalyze in our practice. And I think that that's just one element that you're going to need. If you're going to do it right, you have to invest in a good portfolio management. You have to have a good custodian and you're behind you. You have to have good people that you're working with. All those systems, CRMs, 'cause I think a lot of us fall into the trap of going with the cheapest versus the scalable function because it's a few bucks more.